Well, I have a constant failures, ironically, in trying to persuade my local church to do this. And so I have completely and singularly failed. And uh, we maybe it's a deficiency on my part. We did talk. We had a brilliant children's worker. She was fantastic. She had a fantastic network in the school, and so I sat down with her and with one of the parents, and we said, "What can we do?" And we began to talk about it. And we said, if we were to talk to the parents in the school, what language would we use? Search. So we got far down the track. And then the two of us realized that this children worker, that she was brilliant in every way except one, which was drawing people together. And she was absolutely terrified of doing that as far as I could see. And so there was a black wall there. We couldn't make progress. She had all the contacts, we didn't. And she had the time, this parent, the professor somewhere, he didn't have the time to do this. So we came to a grinding halt. And then, every now and again, we recruit new children's workers and new youth workers. And so I've had several conversations with our lay leaders and our minister and said, hey, why don't you talk to the church council and put into the job description, start a new Christian community among teenagers outside church. Because I said once they see that'll screen out certain types of applicants, and then you'll screen in other types of applicants, and then that'll give you permission. And they've never done that. And I think my failing is I've never followed that through. I've never banged the drum and said we do that. And that's partly because I'm a clergyman. And I'm sitting in this congregation as an ordinary worshipper there, and I've had clergy in my congregations before, and sometimes they've been a pain in the neck, and I haven't wanted to do that. So I have been quite reticent, but maybe I've taken that too far, and so I haven't pushed. We've now started another series of conversations. New people have come into the church. She's brilliant, she's retired and got lots of energy. And we've talked about how she might connect with the school. We have a church school, how she might connect with that school, get to know some of the pupils and parents, and maybe start something there. And I'm hopeful about that. But then the other day, my wife told me she's actually, this woman's been asked to, she's a retired head teacher, she's been asked to go back and help with the school and teach there for a while. So the time that she thought she had available, she didn't. So I feel at every turn I'm being thwarted. And that may be because I'm not following through enough. But it may be God saying, this is not the right time. This is not the right time. And so I'm content to be patient. I think my approach to all this is I will go where there's energy. I will knock on the door to see if there's energy there. But I'm not going to really bust a gut and spend a lot of time if I actually don't feel that this is going to produce results. I've got my life full of lots of other things that all to do with Fresh Expressions. There's so many little bubbles of energy around the place that we can help fan, that I feel, I'll keep knocking on the door in my local church. But unless I really sense the energy, I'm not going to put a lot of time into that. And that's a decision I've taken. If that's the right decision, I don't know. But that's the decision.